Hello, my name is Vadim and this is part of my story. I have never imagined myself running for fun. I laughed at my wife every time she would talk about training for a race together. I despised every moment the Runner's World magazine would mysteriously appear on my side of the bed. All she was trying to do is just to get us to eat healthy, change our lifestyle, and spend more time doing life together while training together. Little did I know that this year I would be signed up for Indianapolis Mini Marathon and would enjoy every moment of training for it. So it took me over 3 years of watching my spouse crossing the finish line of multiple races and being in the best shape of her life that I decided to get out there and start running. The more consistent running became, the easier it got, and long distance was no longer intimidating. So one day, while doing a long run by myself, a thought came to my mind: who am I really doing this race for? Since last fall, my wife and I have been asking and praying to God, reveal yourself to us, reveal yourself to me. And He clearly said, do it for your little brother, Maxim. Maxim is troubled, he is struggling with alcohol addiction, and he needs somebody to meaningfully pray for his recovery. Maxim and I were born and raised in Russia, and we spent a lot of time together before I went to college at the age of 16. He was only 12 then. When I was sophomore in college, I got married to my wonderful wife, and a year later we were on our way to the United States so she could finish up with her degree here at Indiana University. So life got busy. School, career, first child, first home, more children, bigger house. Life was so busy of multiple events in the last 11 years that I've lost my relationship with my little brother. My heart was set on achieving the American dream, picture-perfect family, great income, and happiness that I thought money could provide. And even though I prayed for my brother and my family on a daily basis, I thought that I was not really eager to reestablish my relationship with him. In the meantime, while building my wealth here in the US, my brother was in Russia. He was serving in the army, doing several years in prison, unable to find employment because of his alcohol addiction, and just really angry, mad at the whole world, accusing others. So the moment my brother was put on my heart, I felt like I should be running and praying for his recovery. But little did I know that God would convict me of my personal addiction. I have developed a taste to beer, and I couldn't go a day without having a glass of beer with my dinner, to the point where I didn't realize that I was hurting my own family. One day I came home and I sat at the dinner table with dinner served and all my children waiting to pray, and I had a glass of beer in front of me. And I told my wife, I said, "Thank you so much for fixing me a glass of beer." And she looked at me and she said, "It wasn't me, it was your 5-year-old daughter." So it was loud and clear to me that I had to change my ways before I could pray for my brother's recovery of alcohol addiction. I had to run sober myself in order to pray for my brother to be sober. So I'm calling this mini marathon Run and Pray for Maximum Distance. And I encourage those who are running the Indianapolis Marathon this year to run and pray for those in their household that are struggling with any kind of addictions. Because the reality is we can all relate, and we all have Maxim in our household that needs our prayer. Because throughout the years our prayer has gotten thin or stale, and we need to renew our prayer for those who struggle with any kind of addictions.